Television Network. I am Mark Cook, and I am so glad you joined us on this fine Wednesday morning because you know what time it is, folks. It's time to adopt a pet. I got the folks from the Voorhees Animal Orphanage sitting directly to my right with a fine young pup named Avery. Good morning, David and Jennifer. How are you today?
Doing well, thank you.
So tell me about Avery here. This guy, what a great looking dog Avery is. He looks strong. He's got great color. He's
super.
Sweet as everything. I mean, I'll tell you, sweet as pie, this dog. This dog is like the nicest dog I've ever met. Came right in through the door, came right up, gave me a nice little lick.
He's
It was
people
perfect.
friendly, dog friendly, kid friendly. Avery came to us a few years ago as a pup and adopted out,
Okay.
and to a mother with a son, and the son left home.
Okay.
And Avery's too much, or the mother felt too much for her, and back he came to our shelter last month. And
And the shame of it is, I mean, he's a really good boy. He knows his commands. He just doesn't kennel well. I mean, he's
Right.
been in a home for 2 years.
Right.
Pardon me. So he barks a lot when you go by, so nobody looks at him.
so, yeah, this past week, actually, I made it a mission personally, and I sat in the front yard with him for 2 hours, and we actually had 2 applications on him. I thought it was a go, but knock wood,
One.
2 other dogs went.
Okay.
It was between Avery and another dog on each adoption, and
All right.
no harm to Avery, but
Right. Well, let's talk about this. All right. So here's kind of the scenario. All right. This was a dog that was in a home.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And then got taken to the shelter, and it's not enjoying shelter life.
Right.
It's having a tough time in the shelter. So folks, we need to get this dog out of the shelter. Somebody needs to come in and adopt this dog. It's already housebroken. It already knows its commands. It already knows how to be in a home environment. So really, all we need now is somebody to just head over to the Voorhees Animal Orphanage on Cooper Road, right next to the firehouse, or go to vaonj.org and get the information on Avery.
you can fill out an application online before you come in.
Start the
Yeah,
process.
fill out the application, start the process, and listen. This dog is a great dog. If you already have a dog, Avery is going to get along with your existing
He's a
dog.
dog-friendly dog. He's already
Kid
the whole
friendly.
bit, the whole bit.
Yeah, kid friendly. I mean, just because of his size, you know, we might say, oh, you might want to be careful around toddlers. But we would do a family meet to make
Of
sure.
course. And you don't want the size to be an intimidation factor because look, this is a strong, powerful dog. It's just it goes with the breed. It goes with how this dog was cared for. You can see this dog was exercised.
Right.
It was fed right. It was on a very physical regimen. I mean, really, it's the perfect weight. It's the perfect for what it should be, right, David? I mean,
He's
Oh,
great.
yeah, he's
he
perfect.
looks really, really healthy,
Very healthy.
and playful. Honestly, it hasn't
He
stopped.
plays ball. He'll play fetch all day with you, and also just hang with you at the end.
Yeah.
He's quickly become a shelter favorite with a lot of the with a lot of the volunteers and the staff, and he gets out quite a bit.
He
But
does. He's strong, so he needs somebody who's, you know, going to have to take the time to learn to walk him right.
Right.
Um,
But it's all kind of like a part of the process when you adopt a dog and it's the size of Avery.
you
need
see
to
how
make
he's
sure.
laying here now
Yeah.
too.
Yeah.
They say.
Can we get that? Can we get the overhead shot?
Up to it.
Oh,
Don't do
you
it
got
again.
you got
But they say when a dog lays like that, it's actually their joints are very healthy.
Oh, okay, good.
Yeah. Typically, they're not going to do that if they have hip dysplasia or something like that.
Okay.
But that's what they say. I'm just trying to figure out who they is.
Right,
I
yeah,
just
who
say
they
they
are.
have frog legs when they do that. That's
Well, I think that it's important to know that look, this dog can fit in pretty much any home
Yep.
right now. So all you have to do is start the process. You can do that by going to vaonj.org and filling out an application there. But the bottom line, guys, is that we need Avery out of the orphanage. We need
We do.
Avery.
Yeah, he's just not doing well in the kennels. And when you stop by 419 Cooper Road, right next to the firehouse, ask to see him and ask to have someone bring him out into the yard because or any of our dogs. If you're going to see somebody specific, we always recommend you ask them at the front desk, and they'll bring them out to meet you, because the dogs in the kennels, they're very, it's reactionary. Everybody starts getting amped up as someone's walking down the line, and in
that's
Avery's
not their
case,
true characteristic.
No, they're trying to get attention. They're trying to. It's tough. I know what that walk is like. I mean, all the dogs are barking, and people.
Some little kids get scared, and
yeah,
it's a shame.
it's a tough scenario, because it's not showcasing the dog's personality and how they truly are, and it's kind of like the catch-22. We need people to be able to go and look at the dogs, to be able to adopt the dogs, but at the same time, the dogs aren't showing their true colors at that point, so. It's a little bit of a difficult situation.
That's why it's important to see him in the yard.
Yeah, so
or take him for a walk.
Well, especially for a pup like Avery, like we're talking about. Like if you just go to the orphanage and you're like, oh, can I just walk to Avery's cage? Well, Avery's not going to show very well because he's anxious. He wants to be out. He sees a human. He wants to interact. He's a very well-adjusted social dog that just is unhappy being, in a kennel. I think you'd be unhappy in a kennel too. I'm not sure about that, but
So your best bet is just to come in and ask to see him, and we'll take him out in the yard.
You guys
totally different dog.
So you guys, like, somebody will go in and then they'll grab Avery and then they'll say, like, all right, well, meet me out in the yard there.
We have 6 yards that we
like different areas.
Yes, they're all fenced-in yards that the dogs go in for exercise every day, and we rotate them.
Oh, that's great.
And also when we have dog meets, that's what we use for our dog meets until we get our new building where we'll have inside, outside rooms for dog meets and all that.
Yeah, when we have the 50,000 square foot AstroTurf facility. Folks, looking for donations, you know that every week. VAONJ, get the information. Let's help them get their new building. But really, first things first, we got to get over there, and we got to get Avery adopted.
We did.
Now look.
Who was that?
Excuse me.
Was that you?
That was Jen's stomach growling.
I understand.
It's early. She hasn't had breakfast. We get that. But look, folks, here's the bottom line is that we want to get you over there to the Voorhees Animal Orphanage to maybe adopt Avery. But they've got so many other pups and cats, and look, we don't want to forget about.
We have a great
guys.
mix right now. Everything from puppies to seniors to little dogs to big dogs.
We do. Actually, we just also got some dogs in from Virginia, and they're all hounds.
Oh, great!
Ranging from like a beagle size,
cute little buddies,
to the big
hounds.
Humongous
big, like hound,
and he's so gentle and nice. He's fabulous.
He's great.
That is cool.
And they should all be available for adoption. Now they came in at the end of last week. They should be available by the weekend, I think.
And they won't last. Those dogs will be adopted out quickly.
Avery has been moving around a lot, and he's an active pup. If I can get him to look up here.
He's a gorgeous
His
pup.
eyes are amazing. Hi.
Oh, boy, Avery.
Oh, you are sweet.
He's just tasting it.
You are sweet. Somebody adopt this dog. Please, please come get Avery. Please, please, please. You're going to kisses like that all the time. It's the best thing ever.
You really won't need a security system anymore.
Nope.
No, if you need a running partner, I bet he runs well. I don't run, so I wouldn't know. But,
right, he does. Raph does. Our dog trainer.
On the bike.
Yep, Raph takes him on the bike, and he also goes on a treadmill.
Well, he looks like he's in great shape. I bet you he could handle it. I'm going to get him into one of those half marathons or something.
Yeah.
4Ks, 5Ks. Whatever. I'm obviously not a runner either, right? So all right, folks, we're going to take a break, okay? We're going to come back, and we're going to talk more about Avery. Avery's going to play some fetch. Right, Avery? Give it to me. Good boy. So we're going to take a quick break here on Morning Coffee, and we're going to be right back. Don't go anywhere. We're going to talk more to Avery and the Voorhees Animal Orphanage. Stay right there. Stay right there. We'll be right back on the Radio Vision Network.
Today's show has been sponsored by Farmers Insurance in Voorhees, New Jersey. To protect your assets and the people you love, call Mike Skoranek, your local Farmers Insurance agent, at 856-336-2553.
We are farmers. Bum, ba-dum, bum, 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 bum.
You already know that Voice over IP, or VoIP, is smart for business. But what's the smartest way to make the switch? Introducing Encero's Utility VoIP. Encero is a full-service provider, which means we're there for everything you need. From installing your system to comprehensive on-site training for your staff to providing world-class service, Encero is there for you 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. At Encero, we've worked hard to engineer a better voice solution. We create a utility VoIP solution customized for you from the ground up. Our process starts with a readiness check, grooming of the network to support VoIP, and carrier upgrades for optimal bandwidth. We take the time to set up your VoIP the right way. Our superior technology means reduced downtime for you. And our flexible services are all-inclusive. Voicemail, call routing, caller ID, remote office mobility, even down to the hold music or messages. It's all there, and there's no additional cost for adding new features. What does that mean for you? It's everything you need for improved communications and productivity, all for one manageable monthly fee. And you'll have the ability to minimize or eliminate the costly upfront expenses associated with other solutions. And it means you finally have a phone solution that is flexible, scalable, and customized to your needs. With state-of-the-art phones and real-time monitoring of each and every call for consistent quality. Encero's Utility VoIP even gives you your own portal to manage day-to-day activity and on-the-fly changes. And it means unbeatable support and cost efficiency. You'll save on hardware, software, and even energy consumption. Just a few reasons why Encero's Utility VoIP is the smartest choice for your business. Satisfaction guaranteed. Encero's Utility VoIP, engineered to be better. At your office, in the cloud, your technology managed. Visit www.encero.com to learn more, or call 855-200-VoIP to get started setting up your VoIP service today.
Today's show has been sponsored by More Than Gifts. Come see our new location in Marlton, New Jersey. Not just gifts, but more.
Welcome back to Welcome back to Morning Coffee here on the Radio Vision Network. I don't know why I thought that farmer spot was going to run again. I'm sorry about that, but we're back here. We're back with Voorhees Animal Orphanage. I got Avery right here, and he's eating a bunch of treats. We were playing with the tennis ball during the commercial break, and I got David and Jennifer here. And again, vaonj.org is the website, and you can just go head over and visit them on Cooper Road, right next to the firehouse. You can't miss it. So Avery is available for adoption. Look at this pup, folks. He is in great shape. He's up to date on all of his shots and all that stuff.
He's neutered already?
Yeah, he comes from he actually came from a loving home. Circumstances in that home changed, and now he's got to get to another loving home. And we want it to happen fairly quickly because he's not doing really well in the shelter. We'll just be honest. The dog's not enjoying shelter life. And what's happening is when people come over to adopt, he's acting out. He's barking a lot. He's jumping in the cage. He's doing all sorts of stuff because he wants the attention and he wants the human interaction. So here's what I suggest. You go to vaonj.org. You fill out your application. You call David or Jennifer. You just ask for them when you call. They'll hop on the phone. It's almost like you already know them, right? You say, David, I want to see Avery. He's going to say, awesome. We're not going to do it in the kennel. We're going to bring him outside. We'll meet you outside when you come. Bring your application. Meet me right at the door, and then we're going to walk over to a fenced area, and you're going to meet Avery privately, and you're going to get the best feel and sense for what the dog is really like. Yep. Again, housebroken, house trained, knows his commands, great protector, great exerciser. Dog is in great shape. He's
dog friendly.
He's dog friendly. He's kid friendly. You talk about not having a security system anymore. You're right. He's protective. He's strong. I mean, he's
a big boy.
There's
just his look could be intimidating, but clearly he's a big mush ball.
He is. Like I said, when David walked him in, he came right up to me, gave me a big kiss. And it wasn't like I'm feeling you out type kiss. It was, hey, it's nice to see you. It's a nice to see you kiss. We like, he liked it. It was, he's really a good pup. You are. You're really a good pup, and we hope somebody out there with a big heart and a loving home can bring Avery in. Now, we want to tell you guys a story because this is just unbelievable, but it just is proof that you never give up on an animal, you never give up on your pets, you never give up on your furry best friends. So David, tell us a story about a senior pup.
Yes,
that came through the orphanage.
Saturday I happened to be there, actually hanging with Avery, and this couple pulled up, and they found a dog on Cooper Road, and we hear a lot of stories about this kind of stuff, and we have to take it for what it's worth, et cetera, et cetera. They did go to a local adoption center, and who referred them to us,
you guys,
because we are your local shelter.
Right.
When these kind of things happen, this is what we're there for.
So let me just backtrack real quick. So this dog was lost, okay, and it didn't have any collar or marking or anything on it. So there's a big lesson right there.
Microchip.
Microchip your dogs, okay? That is step number one. Step number two, if you go to PetSmart, you're going to get the tag engraved right there in the machine. I know, I did it 2 days ago. It's like $7.50, folks, just to get the dog's identification around their neck. It's important. Please do it. So this dog did not have any of that stuff.
Did not, and we
Hi. Oh, look
our kennel manager happened to be in, and the dog had severe medical issues, had tremors, was oozing around the teeth, and not good stuff. And we, with our own resources and a couple of our volunteers, rushed the dog to emergency veterinarian care, and which we took care of. And lo and behold, Sunday I'm there again. And right before the Eagles came on, and that's another story.
Yeah, let's not get into that.
And this car pulls up with a family, and they're looking for Max, and was in our director's office, which is a shed.
Right.
And thanks. And it turned out these people adopted this dog when it was 19 years old. All right, they saved a life.
That's unbelievable.
And somehow in Marlton somehow this dog disappeared from their home.
Right.
Ended up over in Voorhees somewhere, and the dog's now 22 years old. And they got the dog back, and happy tears, all that good stuff, and
it's just
there
amazing.
You go. There you go. 22 years old. A little cockapoo.
It really, it's such an amazing story, and you talk about it. You talk about the life cycle of these dogs, and it's always, you always wish that they could live a few years longer, right? A little bit longer, and what an amazing life. A 22-year-old pup. I don't know if I've ever heard of a dog that old. I mean, that's pretty amazing.
Just think they adopted him though.
Adopted him at 19. Yeah, that's
special people right there.
Right.
Well, I mean, what? Honestly, it's got to be a weird scenario, and I'm not trying to sound like flippant or weird or anything, but maybe the first family after 19 years they were like, "Geez, this dog is never going to die," right? Like maybe something happened and they couldn't take care of it anymore, and they were like, "We didn't think the dog was going to live for 20 years," right? So then they had to give it up. God bless this family that came in and adopted him at 19. What I'm going to say is, like, you adopted a 19-year-old dog, you got to make sure that dog doesn't get out, right? Like,
was he moving?
Yeah, right. I mean, did he get his walker and he was walking across Route 73? I mean, this is kind of a crazy scenario, but it just proves that love will.
Oh.
Wow.
We're gonna change.
Yeah, that was almost a really bad slip, but love conquers all, and this family loved this dog. The dog got out. They found the dog. Right. These are the bonds that you
And these
forge.
people were traveling around to the various shelters looking for the dog, and
they were proactive. They were really trying to find
went over to Bryan County first, and they referred over to us, and knock wood, there we were.
Well, and here's the thing, folks. Look, we know how much you love animals, but that just proves that the bond that you build with your pets and your loved ones, and how much they become a member of your family, that you would do anything for, and that's what we'd like to find for Avery. So if you can open your heart and your home, Avery is a young pup. I mean, he's
4 years old.
He's 4. So you've got, based on this other dog's life, you've got 16 years with this dog. I know I'm overstating it a little bit, but
Many more years.
You've got plenty of loving, wonderful years with Avery. Folks, we got to take another break, okay? Let's take another break, guys, and then we'll come back. We're going to make that last final push for Avery to get adopted because this dog absolutely needs its forever home. Oh. And we're going to be right back here on the Radio Vision Network. You guys aren't going anywhere. Stay right there.
When it's time for Jersey Mike's to make a really great sub, this is what we do. It's what we've been doing. It's what we've always done. It's what we'll always do. So what are you doing? Jersey Mike's. Be a sub above.
High-achieving students. Internationally renowned faculty. And award-winning alumni. A 226-year history of excellence and a beautiful urban campus. The University of Pittsburgh.
Graduates of our university end up going places. Same goes for our students. Because while our campus may be a launch pad for bigger and better things, it's also a prime destination filled with sights, sounds, and some pretty good eats. So, while you're preparing to take on the world is right outside your door. Wayne State University. Aim higher.
Solano Community College transformed my life
and gave me the opportunities I needed to succeed.
I received the same university caliber education
without the pressures of debt holding me back. Affordable and flexible, I fulfilled my undergraduate classes.
Getting to the information I truly have a passion for.
The decision to attend SCC empowered my future
and made my dream of attending Yale University a reality. Solano Community College, the educated choice.
Today's show has been sponsored by Farmers Insurance in Voorhees, New Jersey. To protect your assets and the people you love, call Mike Skoranek, your local Farmers Insurance agent, at 856-336-2553.
We are farmers. Bum, ba-dum, bum, 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 bum.
We are farmers. Bum, ba-dum, bum, 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 bum. That's what I thought was coming up last time, and it came up this time. Here we are, folks. We're back. I'm Mark Cook. This is the Radio Vision Network. Welcome to Morning Coffee. And we're talking to David and Jennifer from the Voorhees Animal Orphanage, and I got Avery here, and Avery's ready to be adopted, so all you got to do is head over to Voorhees Animal Orphanage on Cooper Road, right next to the firehouse, and pick up Avery. It's that easy. You can start the process by going to vaonj.org and get your application in. And again, I want you to talk to David and Jennifer before you head over there to meet Avery, and just have them bring Avery outside first. You're going to get a much better showing if you just call ahead and let them know that you're coming to see Avery. They'll move Avery out of the kennel so that you can focus all on this fine pup here. But you guys have so much going on over there, and you've got so many dogs and so many cats, and we bring in a dog or two every week to kind of spotlight. But you guys have so many animals ready to be adopted, and you have so many events, so many fundraisers, so many things going on. So let's run through. Yeah, so let's run through some of that stuff.
Well, first of all, November is, we did mention it last week, November is Adopt a Senior Month. So we're presently having an adoption special. Any dog and our seniors are considered 7 and up. So any dog 7 years old and up, their adoption fee is just $25. And keep in mind that includes microchip. You're up to date with all your shots, and they're spayed or neutered. And if you thought that was good, $25. A senior cat, $10. And it's the same situation. They're microchipped, they're spayed or neutered, and they're up to date on their shots. So I mean, the shelter is no place for any animal, but especially a senior animal. It just, you know,
Yeah.
it takes its toll on
You're
them.
right.
So
You're-
we really
you're-
want to get them into their homes.
It's not the money. We just want to get them out of there.
Well, yeah, I mean, and right there, folks, there's no excuse anymore. I mean, look, one of the things that you probably used to say a lot is, look, we can't afford to pick up a dog right now. Look, there's going to be that big cost right up front, and then we got to do, you know, food and all this stuff. No, $25 to get the dog in your home. That's nothing. They lose money at that price.
We do.
To get the dog out of the shelter.
If you
right?
can afford a donation, that would be appreciated.
It would be,
Right.
but it's more important for us that this dog gets
That
into
they
into
get
you know,
into their
a
homes.
good home.
And look how lovable this
He
dog
is,
is. This
right?
is honestly, if
Who
you're,
wants an 80-pound lap dog? Come on.
yeah, right. I mean, no, but he's just so lovable, and he's so ready for his forever home.
He is.
And it's just important to
He
understand
wants
that
camera now.
that look, you're feeding a dog like this, maybe 2.5, 3 cups a day at the most, right?
Three cups a day.
Your food cost is not going to be through the roof. It's not. It's going to be affordable to care for a senior dog. Just trust me, especially with
Yeah.
that $25 initial fee. That's nothing. It's nothing.
Right.
Seriously.
And we've got some really great, and we have some great seniors right now. If you want a big dog, we have Dover. He looks like he's a Great Dane mix. You want a little dog, we've got, no, Dover is the little one. Depot, who was
Depot.
found at Home Depot, is a
Okay.
big Great Dane mix. We've got a good, like, 5 or 6 seniors right now. But we have lots of other really good things happening too, like Chanel, who was on here a few weeks ago.
Yeah, about a month
she
ago.
went through her surgery and she's cancer free.
Great.
So
Yep.
she,
Congrats. That's
and
awesome.
not only is she cancer free, but we have a sponsor who will take care of her medical bills for her first year. So
Awesome.
and she's a sweetheart. So come meet Chanel, please. You know,
Yeah,
come on.
that's
it's
amazing.
Her time.
That's
it's
great.
her time to get out of here. We have a lot of just things going on around the shelter. Next week on the 15th and the 16th, the Carrabba's on Route 70 in Marlton, Route 73 in
73,
Marlton,
yeah.
is having Carrabba Cares days. So if you dine on either the 15th or 16th or both, and you mention all you have to do is mention the Voorhees Animal
No
Orphanage.
coupon necessary.
Right, and they'll
big.
donate 20% of your bill to help our
20%?
animals.
Yeah, so just so you know, a lot of restaurants, this is a kind of like a popular thing to do. They latch on to an organization or something, but there's 2 pieces that normally occur. You normally need to have some sort of voucher, coupon, or certificate,
Yep.
and they normally cap it at 10%.
Right.
So
this
they're
is
doing it.
20%.
They're doing
20 and no
20%
Yes,
and
it's
no coupon.
fantastic.
That's the 15th and the
Fantastic.
16th.
That's the 15th and 16th. This Saturday, the 12th, one of
Right.
your sponsors, Simply Gents, is doing a haircut special, and they're having baskets and stuff. So go visit them. Get your haircut at Simply
I
Gents.
need one. I do. I need a haircut.
What else do we have? And then the following week, Paint a Twist in Haddonfield is doing a Paint Your Pet night. There's maybe 5 seats available still, but it's a good night out.
Yeah, so
BYOB,
that's filling up, folks.
know.
You want to book that now because that's going to sell out and be sold out pretty quickly, probably by the end of this week. So you want to make sure you do
it
that.
will
Yeah.
be. Also, even come to our Facebook page. Check out our Facebook
Yeah.
page. We're selling some. We have a new logo T-shirt with a great design on the back. That sale is only on for another 9 days. But check out our Facebook page. Search Voorhees Animal Orphanage, and you'll find us.
You got the links. You got the links on the website
Yep,
too.
the links are-
right.
the links
And the
right
shirts,
there.
you get the shirt, the logos can be either on a T-shirt to
Right, different
a women's
types of
fitted
shirts,
shirt to
different
a
colors.
sweatshirt.
Oh, you have
click
like a
on
little
it.
shop set up there.
We have that separately, but if you go, the sale that we're running is very specific on one website.
Okay.
So we've selected a couple colors,
Oh,
but
cool.
there's probably 7 different styles of shirts to
Awesome,
choose
so you
from.
got options.
Easy peasy, gets
Yeah.
shipped right to you. So
Well-
you don't have to worry about that. So there's lots of ways you can help if you're not ready to adopt an animal. Help support us. Yankee Candles, I think if you look at on our events page, there's an open Yankee Candle sale, and that would ship right to you, and the Yankee Candle gives us 40% of the profit. I mean,
Wow.
lots of things
That's-
going on.
huge.
Check out our Facebook page
Yeah.
and our website, because there's also a page that shows all of the different things, ways that you can help. Shopping, even on Amazon. Christmas is coming. People, God bless Amazon Prime.
Yeah.
If you use Amazon Smile and you choose our organization, we get a small percentage. They'll donate a small percentage.
Yeah, I got to
to us.
switch mine. I have the ASCPCA or whatever, with like
Well,
the
change
big,
that.
like the big one, right?
Yeah, yes.
So
The-
now I gotta go
Voorhees
in and
Animal
change it
Orphanage,
and
yes.
put you guys in there.
Absolutely.
It was
It
fun.
all adds up.
Well, I think that it should be known that I did have an animal organization attached to my.
That's true.
Right? Like that's
You done
what
good.
I wanted
Yes.
to do was to make sure that my Smile was affiliated with an animal
Yep.
program. Now it's just going to be yours. That's all. well.
Thank you.
And listen, part of what she's saying is that a lot of these things that they do, they're to raise money for the orphanage, because look, the reality is that it costs money to run an organization like that.
We are a volunteer-based organization. Once again, we receive no state or federal or county money.
Right.
They
just expect you to take all of the dogs. They just don't give you any of the money for it.
It's crazy, but we do depend greatly on donations.
Yeah, and listen, and that's kind of like we always talk about this, guys. We want you to go and adopt the pups and all of that, but if you can help in another way, we certainly appreciate that too. They'll accept any sort of monetary donation. They'll accept food. They'll accept toys. They'll accept anything dog-related, blankets. I mean, dog shampoos. I don't know, anything. If you're in PetSmart later today and you're buying stuff for your pet, buy two of everything.
If I could make a plea, we're actually, our dogs, we try to keep them on pedigree. Just for consistent diet, it's better on their stomachs. So pedigree dry food, we have a lot of. We are down to our very last case of the wet food, so we try to mix it in.
Okay.
So if anybody out there,
pedigree wet food,
canned
food.
dog, we were pretty desperate for that right now.
Yeah, I mean, and look, this is it's the holidays, folks. This is the time to get involved and to give back and to just give in general. And there's a great cause. Look, we know all of the human charities. They all get real special attention around the holidays, and I want the animals to get a little bit of love this year too. And maybe we can help the Voorhees Animal Orphanage get that new building that they need, or get some renovation to some of the facilities that they already have. And you can get involved. You can volunteer. Maybe you don't have the money to donate, but you want to be involved. Just come volunteer.
Looking for volunteers, and volunteers can do many things from handle our cats. Once again, our cats are in 3 Pet Values and a PetSmart, and that's all volunteer based. They're in there every morning, every night, socializing, cleaning, feeding, doing that whole gamut. We also need volunteers internally for the dogs and the cats internally, and then we also need volunteers for events.
Right.
And you might be an animal lover but allergic.
Right.
And you can't handle it, and you want to be involved somehow. Come to our events.
Yeah.
Dine and donates, whatever. You can be a great help.
Yeah, and look, folks, we're only asking if you got a few hours a week. Look, whatever you can do, whatever you can give, whatever you can donate. Look, it's all about the greater good and the bigger picture, and that's helping these sweet pups, and that's just the daily mission. And
overhead
and all of it. Yeah, all this stuff. It just costs money, and you need supplies and stuff to make it happen. Here's what I'm going to ask you to do. When you make your donation, when you go adopt Avery, who's he's trying to get the bone that's under the chair. When you go
get an overhead shot.
Switch over to that overhead shot, Brianne. When you head over to adopt a pup, or you donate or anything, maybe mention Radio Vision Network, just so that they have an idea of where it's coming from. It's not necessary. It's just if you can, if you think of it.
Well, we appreciate the partnership we have with Radio Vision Network. It's really great. And
well, what's really cool is that you guys out there, you're so awesome. You've already adopted a bunch of pets because of the show, and that's the coolest part about it. So I'm not trying to make like a real hard sell here. I know that you guys are already amazing, and you're gonna step up and help the Voorhees Animal Orphanage anyway. So I don't want to like beat you over the head with it, because it's already happening and it's already been successful. But if you could, just throw a little Radio Vision love Voorhees' way. Guys, this is great. Good luck with Avery. I hope he gets adopted really quick. But I want to give you that opportunity now to just kind of say whatever you'd like to say. I'm gonna go dig under the chair and get that bone for Avery. You guys say whatever you'd like to say.
We are the Voorhees Animal Orphanage. We are on Cooper Road, located right next to the firehouse. Please come out and see us. We have lots of things going on. Cats, dogs, dine and donates, T-shirts, candles.
Yes.
What else, Jen?
Check out our Facebook page. You'll find all of our events that are coming up.
Like us on
hey,
Facebook.
easy,
Like us
easy.
on Facebook.
Right, Avery's ready to go, which we just broke through 50,000. So if you already do like us on Facebook, thank you very much. Keep following us, and make sure you comment or like something because Facebook does pick and choose what you see. So the more you comment, the more you'll see our posts. But we thank you for your support. Please, if there's anything you can do, you can always send us an email at info@vaonj.org. If you have any ideas you want to share with us, we're happy to hear them. But in the meantime, come meet Avery. 419 Cooper Road, right next to the firehouse.
This pub is so full of love. He's so awesome. You got to go check him out. His name is Avery, and he's over at the Voorhees Animal Orphanage. Whoa! That's a sneak attack, Avery. I wasn't ready for that one. Well, listen, thank you guys for coming in.
Thank
I really
you.
appreciate it. Good luck this week with Avery, and we'll see you again next week. And don't you guys go anywhere because we're going to be right back here on Morning Coffee on the Radio Vision Network. Stay right there.
Today's show has been sponsored by More Than Gifts. Come see our new location in Marlton, New Jersey. Not just gifts, but more.